What up, YouTube? It's Basin here for another episode of PLAT Player Says PLAT Things, the PLAT gameplay, and it's a TVT we got today. Once again, going for my standard build. I know in a TVT, typically getting a Reaper, you know, I might get a Reaper and leave it at home, so I opt to just go for Reactor and get Marines out, get my bunker out front. Let's try and speed up a little bit. It's a standard one gas opening. Eventually I should try and go two gas opening. Just lets me do more, have more options. You can see there I tried to trap his SCV in, but it got there just in time that I can trap it and get an extra kill. I get my bunker. When I scouted, I saw that he was gonna build a Reaper, so normally you might, you know, panic and think, like I need to go attack it, but 2 Marines don't beat a Reaper. 4 Marines do, so, or even 3. I should have a 4th. It must have not had the cash to get a 4th. I missed that. But I start a bunker here just in case more Reapers come, and I get my factory going. So in this matchup, I'm not panicking, and you'll see I just transfer a good portion of Marines down there. I keep a couple here. He attacks it, I transfer. He attacks it, I let that one die. But at this point, I have a couple Marines. I send some SCVs in to attack. Meanwhile, I'm building more. At this point, you know, he killed like what, one worker possibly. 2, not that big of a deal. Delayed me slightly getting the factory and starport out. I can cancel that. I get 2 Marines here. I rally on the high ground because I know he's gonna come back in, right? Let's see. Eventually, oh yeah, so he does. He tries it. Bunker set up. Marines on the high ground. I know that that defense is set. He's not going to be coming with more. Our opponents, so let's look at what he has. At this point, he's got 2 barracks. His starport's building a medevac. He's got a factory. He's got more production buildings than me, but let's see. I have, can I check workers? How do I check that? Honestly, don't even know. He's got more workers than me, so technically he's ahead. I have more army other than the tank. So he did a good job, but we don't panic. We focus on the macro. I defend my natural because that's where most of my SCVs are now. And we're going to quickly go into the into the 5 racks transition. Let's see what he has now. He's also going 5 racks at the same time, slightly ahead of me, or maybe about matched. Medevac's coming in for a drop. I get kind of lucky. He tries to drop it in the natural, and I just have a tank ready. I don't know what happens here. I'm like attacking this. I accidentally A-clicked it, and he's got 2 Marines. Just killing my... He almost killed my tank with those 2 Marines. Luckily, I think I destroyed that, and then it my Marines ended up going. I see that it's almost dead. I repair it, and these Marines just sit here for the rest of the game. So you can see I need to get better with rallying workers that aren't doing anything. I need to build my 3rd like ASAP. I'm floating minerals. I get kind of confused because of the drop, and I decide instead of doing the lift offs and changing, I'm a little bit behind. I just need to start my medevac production ASAP. I want to pay attention to the Liberator coming in right now. I'm curious to see if he gets supply blocked. So he is supply blocked. He needs these very badly. Right now, he's at 37 workers. I'm at 40, so we're macroing better than him. He is supply blocked. By the time this Liberator dies, I want to see where he's at. So still fully supply block. Getting more kills. More kills. And I ended up leaving this here. I probably could have moved it to attack slightly, like one Marine at a time. 36 versus 44, so I'm well ahead. This should have started already, but let's see, just speed up a bit. I want to see once the fighting starts. I get that up. I transfer some SCVs that were idle. Start mining that out. In these sorts of situations, I should just move like 8 SCVs here. Start mining this out. We don't want to have this base mine out too fast because it's more protected than this base. So something you can do, just hold the SCV key here, just hold it, and then kind of weird, just saturate this line as soon as possible. I'm pretty sure I scanned his army at this point, and I kind of see that, okay, I feel like my army is fine, but we don't have critical mass of tanks yet. So I may as well just defend at home until we get to the point where we can move out. I sent out a couple scouts. Scout here, scout here, scout here. I also moved my Marine through all these bases to make sure he wasn't hiding a base somewhere. And now I'm feeling like, okay, I'm getting my upgrade buildings going to get 2-2. I should have the armory done sooner so I can start level 2 upgrades. He scans me. Now at this point I just say, you know what, I don't care. I'm going to put some pressure on him because I want him to see my army going out. I want him to freak out, stop macroing, and then just feel like he's under pressure. At this point in the game, I have so many more workers than him. I'm fully saturated on 3 bases. And one tip to know. So 3 SCVs on a mineral patch is more effective than 2. Yes, it is over, but you get slightly better mining from 3 per patch versus long distance mining. So something to keep in mind. Yes, it is oversaturated, but you know what? At this point, I should, when I move out my army, I should build a 4th and a 5th. And that way we can transfer SVs after, keep up the macro. I did have almost maxed here. I could have built, oh, I do have another couple supply depots going. Let's see how this fight goes. I made a bit of a mistake here. You're going to see I try to split up my army into 2 bunches. And then I A-click to try to make one go around. But this army should have gone here and then A-clicked. And I would have absolutely shredded the tanks on the side. Instead, I kind of have a weak fight. And then I have these tanks doing nothing over there. You know, I kind of see my army's just bigger, right? I just need to move in. Once again, I accidentally siege my tanks in the wrong spot. He moves into my tanks, and now I know I just need to kill his tanks, and then I win. Right? I have tanks, he doesn't. I siege up outside his army, use my metabag for vision. You know, I micro it a little bit, make sure he doesn't kill it. Reinforcing. Kind of bait him out here by unsieging, and then he tries to go, but my Marine's already here. He doesn't transfer the SCVs. He doesn't lift off. Like, he should have lifted this off and transferred SCVs once he saw my army regrouping, but basically lets me have it. Oh, SCV getting out. Oh, actually one single SCV getting out. And now we're playing contain, right? We're on 3 bases. He's on 2. Something I didn't notice is these 2 drops coming in. Luckily, I built missile turrets. I kind of want to watch both fights, so we'll see he boosts in. I stopped the drop, and something really nice to do, knowing if I would get my tanks here, it's basically checkmate, right? He can never leave his base if I get these here, unless he gets liberators, and he's building ravens. I guess he wants to defense matrix. Does he have defense? He doesn't have defense matrix. That must be a fat. He must have clicked the wrong button. I actually think he wanted to go for battle cruisers. Maybe. What's this upgrade? He got something from the fusion core. Don't actually know what it is. But after the drop gets thwarted, like it was probably a very desperate attempt to make me control group my army back home. I just pushed the high around. He makes the mistake. He drops his mech units right in front of my tanks as well. I call it so. Yeah, just being patient. Gonna focus on macro. You're gonna get ahead. Got some extra bases set up. I could go for a 4th and 5th. Like at this point, you know, I'm probably paying too much attention. You know, before I should have put my army here, built a 4th and a 5th, transfer, like spam my SEV key, or just reroute. You know, my bases. I have far too many here. Just make them long mine until the command centers finish, and then we end the game, right? Just because if this for some reason fails, and I'm then coming back, like it just gives them more time, and we really want to get ahead. So, GG. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you're enjoying the content, please keep tuning in for more. Ciao for now.